Alright, so here it is. It's our 2021 Lunar Rock Toyota Tundra TRD Pro. It's in the evening naturally, so the sun's going to be up in front of the truck. I'll walk around the other side. And you'll have to deal with my shadow. I know folks are going to be familiar with this truck. Anybody probably that's watching this video is going to know pretty much everything about this truck. Maybe even more so than I do. I wanted to shoot this video quickly before I start doing upgrades. It's going to cover a few things about this truck specifically, the accessories that came with it, the add-ons. So naturally we have the black badging, and we have the Predator side steps. Now I'm not a big fan of these. They're not as easy to use getting in and getting out. I mentioned in my previous video the door trim. I actually didn't have this on our 2018 Platinum. If you can see the little lip there, and it's nice that it's match painted. Dual exhaust naturally, and that's a big benefit for these trucks. We test drove a Tundra TRD Pro before we bought our 2018, and man, that exhaust on these things is just perfect. With 2021 you have lockable latches in the rear, locks with the doors, which is nice. You can see we have the spray-in bed liner here. I know the lighting is going to be terrible. You can see it has Tundra embossed up there in the front. This is the factory tonneau cover. I'm aware that there's an aftermarket one that's much thinner, more streamlined than this one is. It locks on the inside here. And it kind of tri-folds up to the front. But it's nice having the bed liner. We haven't had any leaks in here. Actually, there's a drip right there, but that just came off when I opened this. I don't expect it to be 100% watertight. Haven't put our tie-down straps in here yet. I don't expect it to be 100% watertight, but so far it seems to be doing a great job. Now on to a couple things I'm going to miss about our last truck. Right here. This is the obvious one. If I get the sun out of the way. There's no buttons here. We don't have the seat selection or the memory seats that we had in our 2018. Also over here we've got a few less buttons than we had before. This does come with remote start, which we did not have, or not, well, remote start as well as the push button start, but it does not have the sensors. So I don't have blind spot monitoring like we had in our 18. We don't have front parking sensors. You can see there's nothing up here. From what I read, I believe it may only come with on the Canadian trucks, as a matter of fact. No sensors on the rear either, although we do have the backup camera still. So thankfully we still have the cruise control, right? The radar cruise control. That's a super nice feature. I'm very happy to have that still. We do have heated seats right here. Our Tundra had, or our Platinum had heated and cooled seats. So the difference is the leather. Okay. This is solid leather. In the Platinum it comes with a perforated leather, which allows the cooling feature to work in the seats. As far as I could tell, the stereo is basically the same. JBL system in here. The head unit is updated, so that's minor change from before. We do have a couple extra USB plugs down here that we didn't have in the last truck. Another feature here that came with it is my wireless charger, the console safe. I haven't pre-programmed or reprogrammed it yet, so nothing to worry about showing here. Console safe, right? do like having it. I'm sure we will use it. This is plenty big, so we have plenty of room in here still for anything else. I noticed that this is different too. We didn't have this cut out here on our 2018. But for the most part, it's the blind spot monitoring and the sensors that we don't have. I do like these floor mats. I wasn't expecting to get those. It must be a standard feature. And then, like I said, the heated seats that did come with those as well, which caught me by surprise. So in the back here, again, solid leather. I like this over the perforated leather, to be honest with you, because when it has all the little holes, especially with our son in the back, he'll get in here, he'll be eating food, and it gets stuck in there, and it's really hard to get him out. Again, the nice floor mat in the back, which we didn't have in our other one, but for the most part, it's pretty standard, I would say. I do love the color. We do still have power seats over here in lumbar. It just doesn't have the memory setting. So the memory setting, the sensors, the air-cooled seats, those are the big things, I guess, that we're kind of missing. Everything else is basically the same truck. You know, we love that truck. We had 53,000 miles on our 2018 when we traded it in. And it was a great truck. I like the V8 that's in here. I don't mind the gas mileage. It doesn't bother me at all. I'm fine with the 6-speed automatic. I don't need 8 or 10 gears. I want reliability. And that's why we decided to essentially hit the reset button to get the last model year of Old Faithful here, I'll call it. I've had a lot of friends with Tundras, and most of them only sell them to buy another one, and now I'm in the same boat. That last Tundra was our first. This is our second, and this is my wife's truck. It's not even mine. So let me talk about some things I intend to do soon, which is why I wanted to make this video. The Predator steps, those are gonna go away. Okay, I'll be putting those up for sale. On Sunday, I'm gonna be tinting the windows. Okay, has rear factory tint, as you can see there. No tint on the front windows. I will be tinting over the factory tint in the rear. I'll be making the front windows dark to match the rear, and we're actually going to tint the front windshield here as well. We can get away with that where I live right now, so I'm gonna go ahead and do it. It's mostly just for UV protection. I'm not gonna go super dark. I just want it to be able to reflect the UV rays. So that is coming on Sunday. What else is coming? Today, I also ordered the cell phone charger, right? I feel like it should come with these trucks from the factory, especially by now, you would think. In our last truck, we have this wireless charger. We kind of set it here, and our phone would magnet to it. We've been using that. It still works, but it just makes sense. This place is plenty big. So I will be putting that in as soon as it arrives. I just ordered it today. So that's something that's going to change soon. What else? I'm going to put the TRD stickers or decals in here, those thicker ones probably that look better. I've talked with my wife about God, what got on here already. I'm gonna have to clean this up. She likes the red accents on the wheels and the interior, so we're gonna go ahead and put those stickers in as well. And we've already had the black stickers built in the back here on Tundra, so but this is it. If you have any questions about the truck or about Tundras or my buying experience, feel free to let me know. Pretty soon I'm going to be putting a ceramic coat on here. We just got this, but I will wash it. I'm going to go ahead and polish it as well, and after I do the polish, I intend to do a ceramic coat. That's going to be a little ways out. I'm not in a huge rush because I know I can polish the paint if I get any minor scratches. But that's it. With future upgrades, let me know what I should do. If you have any ideas, shoot me a message, add a comment, throw a like. Watch me build this truck. Thanks for watching, guys.